Bonjour. Bonjour.
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 12. Before beginning to watch this episode of The Walking Dead and to talk about the show, I want to give you updates about what is happening now into France. I made an update about that yesterday when I was filming the episode 1 of the season 2 of The Last Kingdom. I didn't post it yet, so I'm gonna make another update about the COVID just right there, because some of you are asking me questions about that, like, are you alright? France is alright? Guys, for now in France, government, because of sanitary services, told us to stay at home, but they didn't order us to be at home. They just told us that it would be great, you know, if we are staying at home and if we are not making unnecessary, you know, moves outside of our home, but we are not confined. Stores in France are closed, but not the alimentary stores, not the pharmacies, not the banks, not the gas stations, not the post services, and not, you know, the utility and necessary public services. Maybe we can say that like that. People are still going out and some of them are not really hearing the rules that they told us to follow, like to not kiss people, to say hi, like to not touch people. If you want to, you know, to cough, do it in your arm, to not contaminate people. You know, elementary rules like that, that can help. They are not following them because they are still in denial, you know. Because, you know, it's hard for people to understand what they have to do or not. At first, it's like that. It's the human way of living. I'm not a judge, you know, I'm not gonna judge them. But, you know, it's like the different stages of mourning. At first, you're in denial. After that, you are angry, like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I want to still live the life that I want. They are not asking you to not live your life like you want. They are asking you to follow some rules, to just avoid to contaminate people, because you can contaminate people, because it's possible that maybe you have the COVID and you don't know it because you don't have any symptom. So they are just asking you that, guys, to follow that kind of rules. I'm believing, you know, into medicine. I'm believing into the ones who have been into medicine studies, and if they are telling us that the situation can go crazy if we are not following the rules, I'm gonna listen to that. I'm gonna trust them with that. I saw a poster on Twitter or maybe on Instagram of a person who said it was never so easy to save a life. Like, the only thing that we have to do is to stay at home. Like, it was never so easy to stay at home, to do nothing, and to save a life by doing that. Like, we can watch TV shows, we can read, we can write, we can do dishes, we can do our laundry, we can, you know, wash our home if we want, we can sleep, just sleep, we can play games with our family, with our kids, because schools and universities are closed also. Because of that, because of the fact that schools and universities are closed, a lot of enterprises and a lot of stores are closed also, so parents of these kids are at home also. And you know, the government also encourages enterprises and stores to say to their employees to stay at home, to work from home, and if they didn't do it, if you have kids, you can ask to stay at home and they can't refuse it. So that's it, you know. We can manage to be at home and to do nothing and to learn how to have a slow life, you know. Again, just to have a slow life, to just live in our home, watch TV shows, read books, do things, listen to music. Like, it's easy, guys, to do that, and we're gonna learn to do that for some days, maybe some months, I don't know, But again, in France, we are not confined at home. They just told us to stay at home, but we still can get out to go to the alimentary store. And I know that some people, I'm gonna try to not judge that, but that's out for me. Some people, because they are into that paranoia mode, you know, they bought a lot of stuff into alimentary store. They didn't think about the people that can't do that, you know, the ones who don't have the money to buy all of this stuff. The paranoia of people, it's these people who are creating a penury, who are creating the lack of some things, of some food. It's like that, but stores, we can still find noodles and rice into stores, vegetables, food, and okay, it's not the mark that we are used to, but and you know, alimentary stores are making a lot of money with your paranoia, so you just have to be responsible with that, like you have to be responsible with not going outside if it's not necessary, not touching people, not kissing people and all of that. You can be responsible also with food, with things like that. But it's hard to tell to people who are not afraid to be careful and who are too afraid to calm down. You know, it's hard to tell people that, so I can understand that, and that's why I'm not gonna judge that, even if, you know, maybe sometimes I think that I'm too calm with the situation, and sometimes I'm like, no, you have the good attitude with that, like you are following the rules. When they are telling you stuff, you are trying to follow them. If you have to go outside, you are following the rules, you are not kissing people to say hi, you are like at 1 meter to anyone. Like I had to visit my grandparents and my parents yesterday, and that was really weird, you know, to not say hi to them with a kiss just like that, or to be at a distance, a certain distance of them just to be careful. That's weird, but it's like that, and we have to follow that kind of rules. And if tomorrow they're telling me to be confined at home, I'm gonna be confined at home, and I'm not gonna be mad at them, and I'm not gonna be crazy and paranoid because of that. It's like that, you know. We'll see what is gonna happen day by day, you know. Really, I'm trying to follow that attitude day by day. You are following the rules, the new rules which are gonna come, or the rules that we have now, and day by day you're gonna live, and you're gonna learn to live a slow life again, and that's gonna be great also. So that's it. That's my little update about the COVID in France, because I know that some of you were worried about that for me. Thank you for that, but guys, really, no worries, I'm alright. The little flu cold that I had some days ago, because I was back from holidays and from other temperatures, really had a little cold flu, but it was not the flu, you know. So guys, I'm alright, and we just have to follow some rules, and if people are responsible with these rules but also with their actions, and if they are just acting, you know. Okay, new update in life, new update. Tonight at 8 p.m. the president is gonna speak. Our president is gonna speak. Maybe he's gonna announce that we have to be confined, maybe not. We'll see, really, day by day. For now, we don't know, so we're still doing our stuff. Like, I have a mother who is working with children, who is a director of a school, and okay, schools are closed, but not really, in fact, because of the fact that, you know, the ones who are working on hospital and stuff like that, they need their children to be with someone. So my mom, you know, she's still working at her school to stay with these children. Even if children are at their home, they're gonna have to work, you know. The professors are gonna send them stuff on emails to work on, so you're gonna have homework. So see, we are organizing life stuff, and it's gonna work. It's gonna be like that. Okay, I already took too much time to talk about that. About The Walking Dead, I'm gonna resume what I said at the end of the last episode. For me, this season, and the two last episodes are really representing that, for me this season is great. We have good ideas, and sometimes these good ideas are well written and sometimes they are not well written. Sometimes like, no, it's not working, it's not fitting with what is happening, it's not having any consequences, it's not, I don't know how to say it, but it's not working well. And again, all of that, even the things that are not well written, are based on good ideas. So that's why it's a little annoying. It's frustrating for me, not as much frustrating as the last season of Fear the Walking Dead, which was a real mess. If you didn't see my reaction videos about that, I'm gonna put the link of the playlist of the show, but they were really a mess. This season of The Walking Dead for me is not a mess so far. It's really good ideas. Like, we can see that they want to change the way of writing the show, the way of filming the show, with a lot of slow motions into battles, with different angles of camera and stuff like that. I'm seeing that, and for the most of it it's great, but for some of it it's too much. And same for the way of writing the show. They are trying stuff, but even the stuff that they are trying, they are not going really deep into that. Like the scene that we had with Daryl and Alpha into the last episodes, that was interesting, but they really didn't do something with it. They wanted to have the two characters together, but they didn't do really something with it. And same for some actions that they made with their characters, like Negan and Alpha having sex, like the King and Mission kissing, like Eugene and Rosita almost kissing. Okay, we can judge these scenes and we can think that it was just for feeding the fans, maybe. But we can also see in an objective way, you know, that it was scenes without consequences. It was scenes which were not fitting with what the characters are. And yes, that, I don't know. Again, I can see the good ideas on which they were based, but I can see also that the purpose of it was wrong, or the production, the way of writing it was wrong. So I don't know. I'm still waiting for this season to please me completely, you know? I'm still waiting for one episode where I'm gonna be just like, okay, that's alright, that's all of what I want with The Walking Dead. Maybe it's gonna happen during this episode because they are into a battle, really. We are into the action and we are not in a good position, so maybe hard stuff are gonna happen during this episode. Maybe I'm not prepared for it. Yes, I have some tissues, so I'm prepared for it. But emotionally, maybe I'm not really prepared for what is gonna happen during this episode. Like, I'm afraid for the King a lot because they made him sick, I mean the writers. I hope that it's not gonna be something like the character who is sick is gonna sacrifice himself for the others because he's sick and because he thinks that his life is less important, you know. No, please, no, don't do that mistake. I'm tired of seeing that into shows, to be honest. I'm tired of seeing, you know, writers using that way to kill a character with who they don't know what to do anymore. I'm tired of that. If you want to kill a character, do it well, not just because you don't know what to write with him or her. See, we'll see what is gonna happen. But yes, I'm afraid for it. Okay, that's already a long intro. I'm sorry, but I wanted to give updates to the ones of you who are asking me questions and to the ones of you who are following me for some time. And for the new persons who are right there into my channel with this video, guys, I'm not so serious. Usually, I'm not so serious. You're gonna be alright if you are staying with me. I swear, I'm not gonna be so serious each day. Okay, stop talking and let's go for this episode 12. Okay, you are really in a bad position. I'm beginning to think that you're gonna have to give up. What about the kids? Where are they? If the house is on fire, where are the kids? Yes, they are here. Judith! No! Judith, please be reasonable. Please. Please, you're just a kid. I know that you're brave, clever and all of that, but you're just a kid. How long can you do that? That's nuts. Eugene, really? You're gonna go to save the radio? Is it really what you need to do right now? Ah, bah. That was a French expression to say, we're screwed. Guys, really, I love you and how brave you are, but it's time to give up. Magma? You're alive! Connie, where is Connie? We need the brave Carol right now. No. No, you did it on purpose. Lydia? Yes.
You want me to hurt walkers?
Like with sheep. I don't think that you're really on their side, Negan. You're not good at it. What was that? Lydia! Hurry, girl! No, he's not with them. You believed in Gamma, believed in him. Please.
Enough of your bullshit!
Negan. No, stop, girl. No. It took me some time, to believe into him in his redemption, so no. You all separated? I said it, I believe into this actress to be good, really great. She's gonna be an amazing character and also actress to play that character.
What was her name?
Your sister?
Practice.
Sorry, it's surprising me.
She should be the one sitting in front of you. Not me.
Ah! What do you want to do? I mean, you're gonna be blocked into that? And what? Ah! You killed all of them? No! I was never so wrong about a character being important for the future. I'm disappointed.
It's you. Your voice sounded familiar.
What? You knew him? Oh. What now? You didn't take her alive, better, and you didn't bring her dead, neither. What about Connie? Oui. So she's in the yard. Okay, but she's still alive. And she's gonna save you all at the end because she's gonna be the spy into the yard. I know I'm an optimist person. Oh, yeah. We don't need that now. You to be in depression and her to be violent.
I can't do this anymore. You were right to kick me out.
That was nice. What now? Ah! Leave me alone. I don't have time for you.
You get people killed. Still, you have nothing to show for it.
It's the biggest need in my life. I was looking no longer a tent, said me.
If it's important, simple, you go.
A blind date into these circumstances. I love that you are all encouraging him to have a love relationship, but is it really a good time for that?
That was the last time about kids. You sure as if you'll have fun?
It should be thrown in now.
Oh, I have the impression that he's gonna sacrifice himself and Judith is gonna be the one who is gonna lead the kids. Please, I want to be wrong.
I won't let anything happen to you. You are all to do it. Great.
Okay, they're all here. You're hurt? Earl? You're gonna kill yourself? Oh, fuck!
He lied to us.
Yes!
I did it to protect
Oh, I'm gonna cry, I'm sorry.
You can't do this.
Yes, too, Judith. Remember, Carl?
I can stay here with you. So you're not alone when it happens.
not alone. I have to carry me, my son. Be so strong.
Yes.
I need you to keep those kids safe from me. Open up there. And don't come near me again, okay?
I thought it was gonna be the king. I wanted to be wrong, but not to have someone else. Fuck. You're there? Ezekiel? It's you?
Earl's got the keys.
I'm not sure I want to see that. In the eye? You're gonna... I did not see it. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see it. I can't see that. I'm gonna have to see that during the editing. I can't. You're gonna have to kill the dead. Fuck! She had to do that. Of course she did it. But the fact that she had to... She suffered enough, no? No, alright. No, alright. She did the right thing to do. Go check on her. Please, go see her. Hug her, do something. Take her, hug her. She's a kid, a fucking kid.
I want you to become alive.
I am dead to this world, but you... See, you are pretending, and now...
Are you trying to
Your own daughter, your own flesh and blood.
play with her mind?
Lydia was made for leaders.
Great, Lydia. Great, great, great. I'm not sure that is bringing Alpha to see Lydia.
I have to do it because I love.
You're gonna kiss? Is it really the good time? I'm not believing that Negan is like that. I'm not gonna fall into that trap. No. It's another... Yes. It's another house. Surprise! Fuck! Did you kill her just like that? You killed Alpha? It's just the episode 12? It's the end of Alpha just like that? killed by Negan, that's great, that's a great idea, but just like that, it was so easy? Whoa!
Long enough.
Was it the plan between you? I'm shocked, and I think that I need sometimes to know if I'm shocked for a good or a bad reason. Okay. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about the fact that Negan just killed Alpha for good. Having Negan know that character killing Alpha, why not? He's a great villain and it was on the path of redemption, and I was not falling into the trap that, oh no, finally he changed his mind. No. I was sure that he was still into that path of redemption and that he was just acting right there, being on her side. So, okay, why not having him killing her? But like that, I'm not questioning that action because of Negan, but much more because of Alpha. For the villain that she was, for the wonderful villain that she was it a good death? I mean, was it a good way of ending her character? Being killed by Negan, okay, but like that? Okay, she was just a woman in fact, and okay, killing her can be easy like that. But I don't know. I think that I was expecting something else for her character, for her death. I was expecting her, I think, to be hurt and then to be killed. I was expecting a wonderful scene, you know, a big scene with big music, with someone telling her the truth about herself and the fact that she was so wrong about her ideas, you know, about them being animals and about her way of living. Maybe I was expecting something like that, and that's why having her being killed so suddenly and that's it, that's finished so suddenly, so quick, maybe it's because of that I'm in shock, and I'm wondering about the fact that am I in shock for a good or a bad reason. Maybe it's because of that. I'm trying to process what just happened, and I'm trying to process why am I reacting like that. Why I am so shocked of this decision of killing Alpha like that. Again, I don't think that it's because of Negan killing her, being the one to kill her. I think that it's more about Alpha, her character, the villain that she was. I was expecting a different death, like, you know, when we had seasons of The Walking Dead with villains like the Governor, we had big deaths. I mean, it was deaths that we were expecting, and we were expecting them to happen in a certain way. So right there, for sure, I was not expecting that, so that's why I'm so surprised. I was expecting a different death, a bigger death. Okay, she's dead. Alpha is dead. I'm not surprised about Negan killing her, because I said it since the beginning. I was not falling into the trap of the writers to make us think that, oh no, finally he was on Alpha's side. No, really, I didn't believe into that, because you took some episodes at the beginning of the season, of the same season, to show me that he was going on the redemption path. You gave us clues, but not just clues, like real acts of him telling us that he was on the redemption path. So of course I was not gonna believe into that trap that you were trying to make for some episodes. So Negan killing her, okay, that's great. Negan giving her head to Carol, that's great also. Carol planned that with him. It can be great for her character, I mean, because I was not really okay with what the writers were doing with her during the last episode, trying to make us think that she was weak and stupid. Maybe that was also an act and she planned to be like that, to do things that needed to be done to come to that end. Maybe we're gonna discover that during the next episode. It seems a little, too much maybe to have her being so weak and making stupid decisions like that, putting at risk persons like that to come to this end. Even if she was saying, something like that to Eugene during this episode, she said it for that, she said it because of that plan that she had with Negan. Can it be possible? We're gonna discover that during the next episode. And Earl died. I was so focused on the king not dying that I didn't think about the fact that the kids ran away with not the king but Earl. I was really sure that at some point Judith was gonna be forced to take the lead and to kill someone. I was really sure of that, so that's why I was so afraid for the king, because he was supposed to be the one to take care of the kids. But Earl took that role, in fact. That was really hard to watch. I didn't watch it, in fact. You saw me, you saw my reaction. I don't know, I was in denial maybe, but I couldn't watch it. I'm gonna watch it during the editing and that's gonna be hard. Maybe I'm gonna cry again during the editing. But that was an hard decision to make for Earl. He did the right thing and Judith did the right thing also. That was hard. Okay, I need to talk again about Alpha. Killing her just like that during the episode 12 of the season, like we have 16 episodes for this season. We're gonna have 4 more episodes to destroy the Horde, Beta and all of that. Why not? But it was really the end of Alpha. I have trouble to process that information. Again, for a villain like her, I think that I was expecting something else, something bigger, something more noisy. I don't know how to say it in another way. I'm waiting for knowing what the plan was with Carol, to have really my judgment about that, if it was well written by the writers or not, if it was well done, if it was really logical with what happened during the next episodes. I'm waiting for that, to have my judgment on that. But for the decision of killing her during that episode and like that, I don't know. I really don't know. Because of her character and also because of the last episodes, I think. Because I had the impression, I said it during the last episodes, that the writers were trying to do things with her, create scenes with her and other characters, but without really a purpose. It was like they wanted to have scenes between characters and her, and they didn't know how to write them. I wish that they didn't kill her during that episode because they didn't know how to write her anymore. I really hope that. Please tell me if you are a fan also of the comic books. Tell me if her death during this episode is almost like it was into the comic books. I want to know that. Maybe it can help me to understand that choice right there. Tell me if you are a fan of the comic books. I want your opinion on that. I'm gonna stop talking right now because I already talked a lot during the intro, so I know that this video is gonna be a long one. I'm sorry for that. But you know me, you know that I wanted to give you updates about the COVID right there in France into the intro because I know that some of you were worried for me. Thank you guys, but I'm alright. And I think that I said all of what I wanted to say during this review. And maybe I need to process, what happened also during this episode with Earl, with Judith, with... Oh, I didn't talk about Gamma. Gamma died. I was so sure that she was gonna be important into the next episodes. Like, I was so sure that... Because, I don't know why, but I had the impression that the actress was so great and could do more with her character Maybe because of that, I wanted to see more of her character and of the actress. I have the impression that she didn't do or play everything that she can. That's gonna be a frustration for me, you know. I think that I'm gonna follow the actress because I'm really sure that she can do better, she can go deeper on emotions and all of that. I was gonna say we'll see, but no, we won't see that happening into the show. But yes, I need time to process everything that happened during this episode. 3 persons died and none of them were expected. None of their deaths were expected, really. Okay, so it's all for The Walking Dead for today, for you and for me. So it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.